Hi, I'm Timothy Mitchell with LexJet, and I'm here with Rob Levin of EFI. And Rob, we're standing in front of the 32R Plus, which is your like workhorse roll-to-roll printer. So Rob, following along with the idea of choosing the right printer for the right application, you know, you guys have this broad portfolio, and a customer can come here with a very specific application, and you can provide him with the exact printer that would best target that application to get it done, right? You have that. So for my mind, for example, I think a really hot product in the market and something I do a lot with is wall covering. This printer would seem to me to be a perfect choice because I can do it in rolls that will hold 440 pounds each. I have options for doing an even more extensive, heavier weight roll winding system if I choose. So depending on what is available to me on rolls. And it also seems that I'm printing with a print head that is very color stable. It's not going to drift around. It's not changing every week. It's a locked in, very high quality piezo head, durable, industrial. And I also have almost no heat. Okay, so I have no heat to deform any of my medias. The medias are not going to curl or warp. I won't get any dimensional instability from them.
Correct.
So I'm checking off in my mind some of the key boxes as a wall covering printer. That's what I'm going to want. You also have a proven printer. I mean, this has been in the market, so I know that all the kinks have been worked out. You're not doing any sort of, we didn't notice that. That's all been figured out. You have a great take up and roll system. I like that. I can do short runs without even having to web it and just do a short run on there. If I send a job later, I know that job is going to match what I printed early in the week. The scratch and scuff resistance is excellent in all of this. And for me, the wall covering that I use is JM CoverTex, okay? So here's what I do that's a little different. I do single panel wall covering, okay? I'm interested in one big 3.2 meter, 120 inch, single panel. It's 80% recycled, so I got the environmental thing. In my mind, that's the perfect single panel or two roll wall covering printer that I can think of on the market. And the guy that did the installation said the same to me. He goes, this is the printer technology to use to do that kind of wall covering. Is there anything else I might be overlooking about this kind of wall covering approach? Because I think this is a killer wall covering printer.
It's a great wall covering printer. The one thing you forgot to check off your box there is the Type 2 certification.
Okay.
We've done the testing that this is Type 2 certified without lamination coming right off the printer. No external processes need to be happening, and we've done that to the industry standard wall covering that, you know, everybody else uses to test as well.
Wow. So I don't need to do any additional finishing to achieve that Type 2. In other words, you guys have run a wall covering, a PVC wall covering to achieve Type 2 and established that the durability on the wall covering after printing, not before, but after printing, is Type 2.
Meets all the Type 2 certifications.
Yeah, that kind of echoes what my installer was telling me, because he said, you know, the great thing about installing with the new LED UV is the inks are totally locked down onto the media, and then when he does the installation, any paste or anything that has to be cleaned up, it's not discoloring the media, it just cleans up perfectly, because he goes, man, that ink is down there. Like, it is very, very durable. And that durability I need to have both for installation as well as for just the things crazy people do to wall covering. You know, they clean it with all kinds of stuff. I mean, they get stuff on it, they spill things. That wall covering has to be, you know, really Type 2 durable, and that's what Type 2 kind of indicates.
Yep. The flammability, the weatherability, cleanability. And one of the nice things is it comes off the printer set and ready to go. There's no wait time, there's no degassing time. You can take it right from the printer right to the installation.
Yeah, if I can eliminate any possible step of putting some sort of after finishing liquid lamination, I don't want to do any of that. I'm going to print and I'm going to install, and that's done. And I want to know that when I print from end to end, everything is the same color, no deformation, and it's super durable. Those are the hallmarks I'm looking for in wall covering.
Yep. Absolutely.
Oh, and speed.
And speed. Don't forget about speed.
Yeah, I wanted to get out the door quickly. All right. Thank you very much for your help on that one, because in my mind, this is the perfect wall covering printer.
I agree.